together. I think you can see a very big difference. Now this is the stove, and the stove majorly is here to help us cut on the amount of firewood we consume at a daily basis while preparing students' meals. This stove has been done in various schools. With Rotary, we are now over at is it 20 schools now. So this technology has been there in 20 schools, but this is the first time it is here in Bureau. So I thank Unifat and other stakeholders for bringing this technology to you, and I'm very happy that you've received the technology. Now, this technology here, the major purpose is saving on tree cutting. That is sustainable development goal number what? Number 15, yes. As we are using less firewood, we are cutting down on the amount of firewood we are using, and we are cutting down on the amount of trees we are cutting for cooking, not so? So I encourage you to also go back and plant trees, because the stove now also still uses at least 20% firewood. Yes, but this time around it was 100. This time around is only 20% firewood. Rocks, there are some rocks that we put inside there. Yeah? You're unlucky you don't see them. They are inside, they are now it's hot. And now also it uses very small pieces of firewood. There are some small pieces of firewood there. No. Okay, it uses small pieces of firewood to cook. If I open here, we have removed the firewood. Yes, but small pieces of firewood for cooking. Right now, the meal preparation is done, but they are just simmering the food. So, the stove also has a solar system. Now, the purpose of the solar system is to run these fans here. You see these fans here? These fans here. The fan for that stove, the fan for this one. This fan is for this one, and also this one is for this one. So that solar system, the solar panel we put up there, charges this battery. This is the battery inside there. So that battery runs those fans. The purpose of the solar is only to run those fans. Now those fans, as they blow, they make those stones to become really hot. When the stones become really hot, they amplify the fire, and then they help you to save on the amount of firewood you use daily. That is the technology. Now the stove has disadvantages. Sorry, the stove has advantages and disadvantages. We begin with the advantage. The first advantage is you're going per term. Are we getting members? Because schools that are using it now, that's the way they record, the way they save. Are we together? Another advantage is that the stove does not produce smoke. You see, it is a smoke-free environment. Are we together? So at least now we know our cooks are not going to face the problems of smoke-related diseases like optical diseases and respiratory diseases. But now the stove also requires you to be getting chopped firewood. School management, hands up. Yes, school management. Yeah. Now you have to bring chopped what? And then that firewood has to be dry. Are we together? It is dry chopped firewood, not this wet one. You bring it chopped. I've seen you did a good job there. I saw that firewood is already there. Store it, protect it away from rain. Because when you use wet firewood here, things will not be good for you. Then you will see a very smoky place, and it will not be lighting up very well. And then don't make these cooks to chop firewood. It is the challenge we are facing in other projects. Cooks are asking for more money, because now they got in a stove which requires to chop firewood, and they have to chop what? Firewood. So the job has become big. So I encourage the administration to bring chopped, dried firewood for this stove. I promise you that if you use the stove as we directed it to use it, it will save you. It will save you. And I encourage you to quantify for the project, please. Yes. You compare what you've been buying those days and now what you're going to be buying in these days, so that at least you produce some kind of saving scheme, and we say now the money we've been saving, in the firewood, we are using it to do something and something. Yeah, this is when you get more. I encourage you to only use this stove, nothing else. Altogether, if you quantify, if you want to get good results, you can't be using again those stoves there and also these ones. You will not get results. We have given you 1, 2, 3, 4 burners. Just find a way of using this altogether, not adding anything extra. The moment now again you say, now let us put a small stove around there, let us do like this, you're not going to get true results. Altogether, I encourage you to look after the project members. The cooks, we have very many people around, 12 people around here. People know how to use stove. And they have prepared these meals. You can open and see the meals. They are now, you open and see. Open and see the meals. The meals are now ready, members, altogether. That means I have left this stove working very well. So when we come back, when we come back and the stove is dirty,